you would actually, over the course of a 30-year mortgage, be saving $80,000 in interest. Hi, this is Alina Allward with Allward & Associates Real Estate. Just wanted to bring you a quick update about what's happening in the real estate market in Clark County. Currently, we have just about 1,950 active units on the market. Now, about 34% of those units are new construction. And out of those new construction units, about 70% of those are between $400,000 to $700,000. We also have just over 870 pending units currently. Now, that's 11% higher than what we saw this time last year. We've actually had some of the strongest Julys and Augusts for pending units since 2005. We've got just over 850 units that sold in August for a median price of $380,000. Now, that's about 2.9% higher in terms of median price than we saw this time in 2018. So we're seeing about that 3% appreciation year over year. Currently, our median days on market throughout all of our price ranges is about 19 days on market, and we have about 2.3 months of inventory. Earlier, we talked about price appreciation being about 3% year over year for all of our price ranges. However, most of those gains are actually happening under the $400,000 range. So, for example, under $400,000, we only have 1.5 months of inventory currently, meaning if no new listings were added to the market under $400,000, everything would sell in 1.5 months. Year over year in that price range, prices have actually increased by 4.5%, so about 1.5% more than the market as a whole. Now, if you look at $400,000 to $700,000, our prices have actually decreased by about 1/3%. So very small difference in the median price year over year, but it actually has gone down between $400,000 and $700,000. Now, a big reason for that is the amount of inventory on the market. So between that price range, there's 4.3 months of inventory, and about 50% of that inventory is new construction. Now, one of the most significant things affecting our market, I'm sure you've heard, is interest rates. Right now, we're somewhere between 3.5% to 3.7% on a 30-year fixed mortgage. Now, I want to talk to you about what the significance is of buying at a really great rate. Let's just take a look at what our median sold price is in our market, $380,000. Now, if you were to have bought a home for $380,000 a year ago when interest rates were more about 4.5% to 4.75%, your principal and interest payment would have been somewhere around almost $2,000 a month. Now, fast track to today's interest rates, your payment on that same $380,000 would be right around $1,750 a month. So there's about a $220 to $250 savings right there just because of interest rates. Now, if you look at this in terms of affordability and what you're able to qualify for, the same thing applies. So there's about 11% difference in payment between today's rates and last year's rates. But if you look at affordability and what somebody can afford, it's also an 11% difference. So for example, if you're looking to stay around that $2,000 a month payment, last year you could have afforded a house that was $380,000. Today, you could actually afford a house that's $428,000. So you can see how much interest rates are really affecting the purchasing power for our buyers in today's market. So if you're a current homeowner, you might really want to think about refinancing. For example, if you bought this time last year or at a 4.75 and you wanted to refinance to get a 3.75 interest rate, you would actually, over the course of a 30-year mortgage, be saving $80,000 in interest. If you have any questions about what's happening in the real estate market, or you want to get in touch with a great mortgage broker who will take care of you in refinancing or purchasing at today's lowest rates, please click the link below and feel free to reach out.